In this video, we embark on an epic journey that transcends faith and imagination, from the oceanic depths to the highest firmaments. We will unravel the mysteries of 5 biblical entities, celestial and demonic beings hidden within the sacred scriptures. Are you prepared to explore the unimaginable and confront the most enigmatic creatures mentioned in the Bible? Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. We are at the beginning of the channel and count on your help. In the tumultuous depths of the biblical oceans dwells a beast that defies human understanding. Leviathan, a creature of immeasurable power, mentioned in the book of Job as a proud king over all the children of pride. But what do we know about this colossal entity? It is said that its skin is impenetrable, that fire and smoke flow from its nostrils, making it a vision of pure terror for those who dare to face it. Its strength and the mystery surrounding it have inspired fear and fascination throughout the centuries. But is Leviathan merely a symbol of chaos and evil, or is there more to its story that we have yet to understand? The interpretation of Leviathan over time varies significantly between cultures and religious traditions. To some, it represents untamable evil and destruction. To others, it symbolizes the challenge of creation against its creator. Interestingly, in some Jewish traditions, Leviathan is not seen just as a monster to be feared, but as part of a divine purpose, destined to be served as a banquet for the righteous at the end of times. This duality of terror and promise highlights the complexity of Leviathan, making it not just a creature of fable, but a potent symbol of the eternal struggles between good and evil, order and chaos, humility and pride. Ascending from the shadows of the scriptures to the celestial light, we find the Cherubim, guardians of the holy mysteries. Unlike the common depiction of cherubs as infantile and innocent angels, the Bible describes them as beings of immense power and majesty, equipped with 4 faces: a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle, and covered in eyes, symbolizing omniscience and the divine presence throughout the universe. Serving directly under the command of the Creator, they guard the path to the tree of life in the Garden of Eden and the throne of God, standing as symbols of purity, protection, and the insurmountable barrier between the sacred and the profane. The presence of the cherubim in the scriptures challenges our understanding of the divine, inviting us to reflect on the deeper dimensions of faith and the mystery surrounding creation. Among the shadows and whispers of ancient biblical narratives emerges the figure of the angel of death, the divine executor of the final judgment. This entity is often associated with the last of the 10 plagues of Egypt, passing through Egyptian homes to reap the firstborn, sparing only those marked by the blood of the Lamb. This powerful narrative symbolizes divine justice, manifested through a being whose mere mention evokes a deep sense of reverence and fear. But beyond fear, the angel of death also represents the inevitability of fate and the impartiality of the final judgment, serving as a solemn reminder of human mortality and the importance of living a righteous life in the eyes of the divine. In the highest spheres of the celestial, we find the Seraphim, the fiery servants of God, whose light and purity transcend human comprehension. Described in the book of Isaiah as beings with 6 wings, with 2 covering their face, with 2 covering their feet, and with 2 they fly, proclaiming the holiness of God. The presence of the Seraphim symbolizes the utmost worship and reverence to the divine, serving as a constant reminder of God's greatness and holiness. They are the purifiers and intercessors whose voices echo the eternal truth of divine glory, inciting the hearts of the faithful to a profound recognition of the sacred presence in their lives. Finally, we encounter one of the most complex and debated figures of the scriptures: Lucifer, the light bearer. Originally one of the highest and brightest angels of God, his fall from paradise is narrated as one of the most dramatic and symbolic events. Lucifer, whose name means the one who brings light, symbolizes both beauty and rebellion, the quest for power that led to his expulsion from heaven. Within the fabric of biblical narratives, Lucifer emerges not just as a figure of light, but as a symbol of warning and morality. Described in the scriptures as one of the most beautiful and powerful angels of God, pride led to his fall, an eternal lesson on the dangers of pride and unchecked ambition. The story of Lucifer, as told in Ezekiel and Isaiah, paints the portrait of an angel who, enchanted by his own beauty and splendor, aspires to a position above that granted by the Creator. This desire for ascension and power culminates in his expulsion from heaven, marking the beginning of his existence as a symbol of evil and adversary of humanity. Lucifer's trajectory, from a position of prestige and light to fall and darkness, serves as a powerful reminder of the limits imposed on creation and the sovereignty of the divine. His story is often interpreted as an allegory of free will and the consequences of actions, offering a deep look into themes of justice, redemption, and the nature of evil. As we explore the figure of Lucifer within the biblical context, we are invited to reflect on our own choices and the eternal conflict between light and darkness that resides in each of us. Our journey through the pages of the Bible has led us to explore creatures that transcend comprehension, from the ocean depths inhabited by Leviathan to the highest heavens where the Seraphim chant their eternal worship. We've discovered beings of light and darkness, each playing their vast role in divine creation.